Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto finance and the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today I have an espresso. Why? Because there was a huge victory for crypto today in the United States. Again, Grayscale winning the lawsuit against the SEC, and it's another L for the SEC. Very bullish. Having a sip of coffee, guys. Oh yeah, the espressos are back, guys. Now, again, I'm going to get straight into the video today because there is a lot to get through. If you are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification because I do this stuff every single day. And ladies and gentlemen, it is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence. All right, guys, straight into it today. Community tab. Top altcoins in my portfolio. We had BTT, Ubix Network, XDC. There is a lot happening with XDC. We're going to get into that as well. CFX and Phantom. Literally making world news on Bloomberg, CNBC, Wall Street Journal. This is huge. The US court says the SEC is wrong to deny Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF. This is freaking huge. There is Gary Gensler today. Let's just all smile about that because the guy needs to get sacked. He needs to be removed, fired from office as the chair of the SEC. Anyway, again, this is from Eleanor Tarrant. Very bullish right here. And again, I've got all bullish right here. No bear today. Absolutely. And now we've got today the DC Circuit ruled in favor of Grayscale in our lawsuit challenging the SEC's decision denying GBTC's conversion to an ETF right now. And this is a monumental step forward for American investors, and I should say global investors as well. The Bitcoin ecosystem and all those who have been advocating for Bitcoin exposure through added protections of the ETF wrapper. The Grayscale team and our legal advisors are actively reviewing the details outlined in the court's opinion and will be pursuing next steps with the SEC. We will share more information as soon as practicable. This is huge, guys, and look what happened to Bitcoin after that announcement from Grayscale. Absolutely skyrocketing, which is bullish as anything, on obviously paired with the US dollar. And yes, again, that was the morning news, and I woke up to this at around 7 a.m. this morning. It was absolutely crazy, rising to $27,400 US dollars. Very bullish day, ladies and gentlemen. Big money is now on the table. This is just the beginning. I hope you all are prepared for this. Anyway, let's go to Coinspot quickly, guys. Have a look there. Now, they are an official partner of the channel. Please feel free to use the referral link below. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. And, of course, with this stuff, do your own research. Now, prices here are in Aussie dollars, Australian dollars. Just to clarify, everything else is set to US dollars. Making that clear. Aussie, US. Catering for everybody around the world. Now, Bitcoin's up 4.81% today to 43,000. It's about freaking time. Ethereum's up as well, 3.7% to 2,700. XRP's at 84 cents. Still undervalued. There's an interesting news update as well in relation to XRP, and the XRP ledger could start to earn passive income with XRP. Very interesting. I'm still, telling everyone to be careful out there because there's a lot of scams, because XRP is not a proof of stake network. So you cannot earn anything from XRP, just making that clear. So be careful if anyone's actually saying you can. This is just an update to the XRP ledger. I'm going to tell you about that, so be careful. Cardano's at 42 cents. Doge is at 10 cents as well. Solana's up $34. You've got Polkadot at $7 as well. Matic's at 93 cents. Bullish on Matic. Litecoin 107. Shiba Inu, I'm still holding that. XLM is at 19 cents. Chainlink is at $9. Moving down to some other favorites, of course, we have some updates in relation to Hedera and Fed now as well. I'm going to get into that in a second. 8 cents. Moving down, Quant has flipped VeChain today, $161. VeChain is still hovering that below 3 cent level. Optimism is up as well, $2.34. XDC pumping today. Now, there is an incredible tokenization that's occurring on Sinfin's network. Again, very bullish and undervalued in my opinion. Back up to 10 cents. Moving down, we have Axie at $7.91, Theta at $1.03. Scrolling down, of course, we have Neo at $11. Gala is at 3 cents. We have IOTA or MIOTA at 24 cents. CFX 21 cents, and Caspar is at 5 cents. And let's have a look at my other gems. XYO up 1.71% today, again in the pennies. And Reef Finance, again up 2.92%, again in the pennies. I've been accumulating a lot of Reef. And I'm bullish on the founder, and more to the point, he called out Sam Bankman-Fried's BS before everyone else. A long time ago, nobody actually paid attention to that. Anyway, moving on, let's go to crypto bubbles. And yes, I have the Wall Street Bull University. I've been posting up there all morning. Again, I put up a lot of useful information here and basically what's making me money. It's incredible. All my buys, my crypto sells, my crypto grid trading, day trading bots, my futures grid bots, all the instructions and full videos are in the Patreon, guys, the Wall Street Bull University. Very, very bullish. All the news before it go live on the channel, that is all going up there this morning. 1,112 posts. Let that one sink in. It's crazy. And again, thank you to those 369 people. This is growing every single day, and I love talking with everyone in there in the direct messages. That's incredible. So much better than Discord. At least I can communicate with my incredible audience. More so in here because I can speak to you directly. So again, join up the Wall Street Bull University. Now again, just to show you OKX, they are an official partner of the channel. Again, I've been using the day trading bots, which have been incredible as well. I did get liquidated out of a position from Ethereum USDT, which was pretty annoying. That was a big hit. It was 900 USDT lost, and that's why you see that massive dip there. But currently, on the day today, I'm up $598 on the day. I don't know about you, but working a normal job, $598 would be pretty difficult to do as a full day. So again, the bots are working really nicely. Just putting that out there. On the week, though, I'm up $31. Again, it's been a pretty tumultuous week, as you can see that big dip right there again from that liquidation. I'm still up $9,949, 346% on the month. And in 6 months, 522%. I'm up $10,761. This is basically using bots trading long and short with an RSI indicator. Everything is in the Patreon, guys. Now, I do have these positions opened up. There are 94 orders in place. Currently 50 positions opened up. I'm already making profit here on this short position with Ethereum, XRP, of course, Ethereum, a lot of ETC as well, Tron, Shiba Inu right here, Aave. Now, OKX did actually update their, these are all my positions. This is my actual account, all right? The app actually, and if I go to the history, let's just have a look here, guys. Here we go. This is good. It was different this morning. Don't ask me why. Anyway, it's changed back to normal. Again, obviously a loss in that position right there. Mostly winning positions, taking small gains. You got to understand it's very small gains, but it's consistent and it adds up. Mostly winning positions. These are all winning positions, as you can see right here. Look at this. That one was liquidated there out of Dogecoin. A couple of liquidations last night as well. These were short positions, and obviously given the fact that Bitcoin's gone soaring overnight, this is the reason why. But again, still winning positions. I would say on a percentage basis, I mean, look at that win. That's crazy right there. 275 USDT on Ethereum. That is huge. No BS right there. Anyway, so again, I would say out of a percentage basis for the win rate, I would say close to, no BS, probably 85 to 90% win rate. Very little losses, which is insane when you think about it. And again, it's so much better for me anyway. Just opened up a new position right there. Than sitting in front of a chart all day watching indicators, and it is quite difficult. And again, I'm trading with 25 to 20x leverage. It is very risky. I do not recommend it. Do not do it. I'm doing it because I'm comfortable with losing, and that's what you need to be very comfortable with, is losing, because this is what happens when you trade with leverage. Again, trading with 25x is a lot of risk, so just putting that out there. Anyway, that is all on the Patreon, guys. Join up. Just showing you here so you can see what's going on there. There's a lot of useful information, so join the Wall Street Bull University. The link is in the description and in the comments. I'll pin them. Now, crypto bubbles on the day. It is a sea of green. I am going to have a sip of coffee. Fire it up, ladies and gentlemen. Fire it up. Now, of course, I'm going to XDC up 10.6% as well. Trade finance, tokenizing gold, not backed by gold, but tokenizing gold. And also tokenizing a new asset, which is really interesting. And again, that has come out today. 6 cents USD. It's still up 137% on the year, which is very, very bullish. Moving down, we have Stacks, the biggest gainer today, 18.2%. I'm not invested in Stacks, but 53 cents USD. It's up 46 on the year. BCH, now I have been day trading this, which is actually working out quite well. $222 US, 16.3% on the day, still up 87 on the year, which is insane. Let's have a look and see if we can find our favorites. This is always a pain in the ass when I do this, but Solana, 5.2% on the day. Very, very nice. $21.57, which is bullish as anything. Again, we have XRP here. If I can find it, because I can never find it because it's just not moving that much. Let's see. I can't see it. I'm going blind. No. There it is. Down the bottom. It's like finding Where's Wally on this thing. It's crazy. Anyway, 53 cents. 53 cents for potentially the world reserve currency. It's crazy. 61% on the year. It's up 2.1% today on the day. And of course, we have Hedera. There are some bullish updates happening with this. And Fed now. I'm pretty sure this thing should be absolutely pumping like crazy, but it's not today. Doesn't matter. More bullish for us that actually know about it. Anyway, the big news of the day. There's millions of people talking about this around the world, making news globally. It's insane. I love it. Welcome big money to the table. As Jeremy Hogan, I quote him for that. Incredible. But Grayscale wins the court battle against the SEC. Regulator must review Bitcoin ETF application. And the Federal Appeals Court ruled today that the Securities Exchange Commission must review Grayscale's application to convert its Bitcoin trust into an exchange-traded fund, undermining the agency's long-standing opposition to the concept of listing a spot market investment for the leading digital asset while allowing them for futures. And the denial of Grayscale's proposal was arbitrary and capricious because the commission failed to explain its different treatment of similar products, wrote Judge Naomi Rao in the court's opinion. And the SEC did not provide enough information to show how Grayscale's application for a Bitcoin ETF was not materially similar to the futures-based funds the agency has approved. Futures prices reflect those of the underlying spot market, and the SEC failed to convince the panel that the latter market could be less safe for investors. This is a monumental step forward for American investors and globally, by the way. The Bitcoin ecosystem and all those who have been advocating for Bitcoin exposure through the added protections of an ETF wrapper, said Jennifer Rosenthal, a spokeswoman for Grayscale. The SEC has received numerous proposals to list Bitcoin investment products on national exchanges, and the ruling noted that is denied them all. Yet in June, BlackRock applied to list a spot Bitcoin ETF of its own, which was taken as a sign of the world's largest asset manager had calculated that the SEC's opposition was likely to be overcome. Fidelity and other fund providers followed with similar proposals. Grayscale applied to convert its Bitcoin trust into an ETF in October 2021. But the SEC has denied the request because the company failed to show evidence that it implemented protections against market manipulation or similar wrongdoings regarding, with the Federal Appeals Court of the District of Columbia asking it to review the agency's denial. Grayscale contended that in approving a materially similar Bitcoin futures ETF, including offerings of the Terrace, I can't even see that, guys, and Valkyrie, I can't even pronounce it. The agency acted arbitrarily and capriciously in its denial. The appeals court ruled that the digital asset manager had shown that its proposed Bitcoin ETF was similar to the futures-based exchange-traded products and thus should have received the same regulatory treatment. That is insane. Gary Gensler is copying it at the moment. It's about freaking time. Bitcoin is soaring, by the way, at the moment. Again, it's been up, which is nice. Now, again, I've got bots working in the Patreon, which is doing well. Now, Ripple XRP rival Hedera achieves 19 billion transactions. Is that billion? Yes, it is. 19 billion transactions as FedNow ecosystem flourishes. This is wild. And Hedera achieves 19 billion transactions on its own open source network powered by Hashgraph Consensus. Token Unlock reveals HBAR token unlocking event $65 million in value. Hedera decentralized open source network has achieved a remarkable feat by exceeding 19 billion transactions on its mainnet. Hedera is distinguished as a layer 1 blockchain compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine, the EVM, and utilizes groundbreaking Hashgraph Consensus mechanism to offer users rapid transaction processing and cost-effective fees. That's incredible. And the network recently reached a noteworthy milestone, accumulating a total value locked, or TVL, of $35 million and effectively managing 18 billion transactions. This notable accomplishment underscores the robustness and attractiveness of the Hedera ecosystem. Notably, Token Unlock has revealed that Hedera is scheduled to launch its upcoming token unlocking occasion on September 1st, which is tomorrow in Australia. This event will mark the release of 1.5 billion HBAR tokens, constituting 3.48% of the tokens in circulation. These tokens will hold a value of approximately $65 million. And as per the token unlock data, the token unlock distribution plan encompasses the issuance of 332 million Hedera tokens for the network governance and related operations. Anyway, in context, HBAR with the processors a total of 50 billion tokens. The current circulating supply is 33 million, accounting for 66% of the token supply, total token supply. After the token unlocking event, only 130 million HBAR tokens will remain locked. Interesting, guys, for Hedera. Very, very bullish. Now, this is interesting, but a new network update carries the promise of passive income for XRP holders. Wild. Despite the ongoing legal battle with the SEC, Ripple and the community have continued to build and advance the XRP ledger. As part of its efforts, the Ripple version 1.12 is set to be released, with XRP holders having the opportunity to make passive income from this update. Not yet. It's coming. Potentially. A novel automated market maker, or AMM, also known as XLS30, is one of the amendments expected to be made on the XRP ledger, which obviously when the Ripple version 1.12 was released on September 11th to 2023. Which is interesting right here. And the AMM is a decentralized DEX where traders can buy and sell crypto assets. However, unlike the attainable in a centralized exchange, or CEX, users do not trade with other people, but directly through the liquidity pool. Liquidity pool is one of the ways XRP holders are expected to make passive income from this venture, as they can act as liquidity providers and provide their tokens to the liquidity pools, while they earn trading fees in the return based on the level of liquidity provided. These holders and traders can also make income from arbitrage opportunities. So there you go. This is probably going to be very, very bullish for XRP, and I can't wait to see that. Now, again, Ripple is preparing for the SEC appeal. Will XRP price be affected? Ripple's attorneys are preparing to challenge the SEC's interlocutory appeal. SEC court filings indicate that Ripple XRP was created as an asset with no intrinsic value. Pro-XRP lawyers have questioned the appeal's court filings for the referring to XRP as an asset with no intrinsic value. I think that the judge is going to deny this appeal. I really do. Now, obviously, you've got another bullish update today. It's one after another. Twitter, anyway, acquires license to add crypto payments. Formerly Twitter, has acquired a license required to provide crypto payments and trading services in the United States. Here you go. Per data displayed on NMLS, the Rhode Island currency transmitter license was approved to X on August 28th. The license is required to provide services related to digital assets on behalf of users. The acquisition of license is a major step towards X's goal of becoming a crypto-friendly platform. In the past, X has taken several steps to integrate crypto, such as adding Bitcoin tipping feature and allowing users to set NFTs, securities in Gary Gensler's eyes, as profile pictures. Again, with this new license, X is now one step closer to allowing users to send, receive, and store crypto directly on the platform. Would you actually store your crypto on X? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious about that. Moving on. This is a long video today, guys. There's a lot to talk about. Cardano as well. I'm sorry about all these pop-ups, but $40 million worth of Cardano following the price decline. Cardano users have staked more than 157 million Cardano, worth $40 million over the past week. The surge in staking activity can be attributed to a significant decline in ADA's price. That is why they're staking, obviously. And ADA has lost more than 16% of its value since the beginning of August 2023. I'm still bullish on Cardano. Now, this is interesting right here. And again, this is XDC, but tokenized US treasuries arrive to the XDC network as digital bond market grows. This is freaking huge. The market for tokenized US treasuries has grown nearly sixfold to $622 million this year as real-world assets on blockchains keep expanding. And the US Treasury USTY tokens accessible on TradeTech's platform and issued on the XDC network represent shares of the US Treasury bond ETF. Tokenized real-world assets such as government bonds could grow to $5 trillion in market. And TradeTech, a UK-based private debt and real-world asset marketplace, on Tuesday rolled out a tokenized US Treasury offering the Layer 1 blockchain XDC, the firm said. That is freaking huge. $5 trillion, guys. What do you think about XDC now? It's probably the reason why it's pumping, because it's so undervalued. Everyone's had a lot of time to accumulate. Anyway, guys, let's have a look at the buy flow at the moment. We've got money going into XRP, which is nice. Ethereum. Again, we have Shiba Inu right there, which is interesting. And, of course, we've got Cardano. We've got AVAX right here, Filecoin. And it's pretty much it. World Token as well, and Arbitrum and Cardano. World Token, what do you think about that? Anyway, let's go to X. Again, thank you to those incredible people that have subscribed. And if you're watching this video now, you're incredible as well. Thank you. 5,412 people. I am giving this bull ring away when I hit 100,000 subs. Again, Trade Tech and XDC, that's bullish. XDC is trending on Twitter at the moment. Grayscale Investments got the green light from the federal court to launch the first Bitcoin exchange-traded fund in the United States. A watershed moment for crypto industry quest to tap billions of dollars from everyday investors. A 3-judge appeals panel in Washington on Tuesday overturned a decision by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to block the ETF. The case is Grayscale versus SEC 2020-1142, the U.S. Court of Appeals of District of Columbia Circuit. Interesting. BitBoy Crypto, yes, this is an official announcement, has been removed from his own freaking channel, which is crazy when you think about it. I don't know the ins and outs of it, and obviously that's going to be kept confidential, but they have made a video today, obviously around the blockchain team, and pretty full on. Guys, this is full on. He's been removed from his channel, so I don't know what he's going to do. No idea. Anyway, good luck to him. And again, an ETF approval could open the floodgates to allow everyday investors to get Bitcoin in their brokerage accounts. Have a listen to this.
Down to Bitcoin amid fears that the fund would need to be wound down potentially if this ETF application wasn't improved. You can see it surging today on this news. Coinbase also, which is listed as a partner in a lot of these Bitcoin ETFs, it's up double digits as well, up more than 14% at this point. Bitcoin getting a pop here as well. It could pave the way, guys, for the first of its kind ETF here. Analysts have seen this as a way to really open up the floodgates to retail traders. It would allow the everyday investor to get access to Bitcoin in a brokerage account, for example, and make it easier to allocate to crypto. We do have a statement, guys, from Grayscale as well. They say, in part, this is monumental and a monumental step forward for American investors, the Bitcoin ecosystem, and all those who have been advocating for Bitcoin exposure through the added protections of the ETF wrapper. They go on to say the Grayscale team and legal advisors are actively reviewing the details outlined in the court's opinion. They're going to be pursuing next steps, they say, with the SEC. Grayscale, not the only one here with the Bitcoin ETF. You've got, or application rather, you've got BlackRock and Fidelity also in line. And this has been seen as a major catalyst for prices. Bitcoin in particular, the cryptocurrency has really been trading sideways this year as volume drops and a lot of retail investor interest has slowed down along with prices. Back to you.
Kate, a key part here seems to be the Commission's unexplained discounting of the obvious financial and mathematical relationship between the spot and futures markets falls short of the standard for reasoned decision-making. That's from the decision. Can you explain what that means to our viewers?
Well, so one of the things they worried about, or they said that they worried about, was market manipulation. And the argument has been that they've already approved a futures ETF. They've gone back and tried to solve things like surveillance and added new partners. So the argument by Grayscale and others has been, we have solved the issues in terms of market manipulation, and what the SEC has said are the issues here. And you've approved a futures ETF, so essentially it's not that different, and that has been the argument from the crypto bulls and from Grayscale in particular. So that's my reading of it. But there has been a lot of hand-wringing over why the SEC has not approved this, because it would be potentially safer wrapper to offer to retail investors versus.
Anyway, guys, that's bullish. Welcome big money to the table, Jeremy Hogan. And again, really interesting stuff bit here. There is no delay in a Ripple, and I should say the IPO pitch book ranked Ripple at 98%. I'm buying that IPO if it does hit. Obviously, James K. Filan, legend, are basically giving out an update here. Johnny Deaton, XRP lawyer, reflected on how Ripple and XRP were on a trajectory of great adoption for cross-border, and if not for the SEC lawsuit, the likes of Coinbase might have shown similar interest in Ripple. Exactly. There is a whole range of stuff here. Elon Musk's X obtains a license to store, transfer, and trade Bitcoin and crypto. Really, really nice. And again, that is a funny pattern right there for the SEC. There's Gary Gensler. The US Congressman Warren Davidson calls out to fire SEC Gary Gensler following Grayscale's win against the SEC, and the Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 49 today. Yes, that is me there. That's hilarious. Anyway, guys, moving on. Let's go to Coin Market Cap. It's a long video. And we've got 1.09 trillion, $54 billion in volume, 48% BTC, 18% Ethereum, 26,627 cryptocurrencies, which is really nice. That is going up. Be careful of those Binance Smart Chain coins. These are my portfolio right here. Again, this gets posted up in the Patreon every single day. Ubix, XDC, CFX, Phantom right now. Very, very bullish. And moving on, guys, yes, I've got my banking coins. This is a no-brainer in my opinion. This is the full list that's up in the Patreon. XDC today is absolutely pumping, which is really nice as well. All-time 1,944%. In the last 24 hours, it is up 11%. 7 days right here, we've got 16%, which is nice. 30 days, currently up 8%. I'm very, very bullish. But, guys, I'm still bullish on XRP. Absolute no-brainer in my opinion anyway. 8,000% all-time. Absolutely going to go parabolic during the next bull market. Can't wait, guys. But very, very nice day for crypto. Incredible. I'm out of here. Join the Patreon. It is below in the description and the comments. I'll pin it there. And follow me on social media, guys, especially on Instagram, because there's so many fake accounts. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, peace out. Have a good afternoon, a good evening. And if it's morning, have an espresso. Good morning to you. And I'll speak to everyone in the comments and the community tab and in the Patreon. Peace out, guys. Join the Patreon. Bye.